True nature of orcs. Orcs were born during the latter days of the Dawn Era. History has mislabeled them beast folk related to the goblin races, but the orcs are actually the children of Trinimac, strongest of the Altmeri ancestor spirits. When Trinimac was eaten by the Daedroth prince Boetha, not Daedroth, Daedric prince Boethia, and transformed in that foul god's insides, the orcs were transformed as well. The ancient name for the orcs is Orsimer, which means the pariah folk. They now follow Moloch, the remains of Trinimac. Who is Moloch? He is more not commonly known as they keep saying Daedroth, but it's Daedric, because Daedroth is a monster. He's more commonly known, not that Daedric princes aren't monsters, but, you know. He's more commonly known, yeah, there's lots of misspellings here. It says he is more commonly known. No, he is more commonly known as the Daedroth prince Malakath, whose fear is the patronage of the spurned and ostracized, the sworn oath, and the bloody curse. He is not technically a Daedra lord, nor do the other Daedra recognize him as such, but this is fitting for his sphere. Of old he was Trinimac, the champion of the High Elven Pantheon, in some places more popular than Oriel, who protected them against enemies without and within. When Trinimac and his followers attempted to halt the Velothi dissident movement, Boethia ate him. Trinimac's body and spirit were corrupted, and he emerged as Malakath. His followers were likewise changed for the worse. Despised by everyone, especially the inviolate Oriel, they quickly fled to the northern wastes near Sarthal. They fought Nords and Chimer for a place in the world, but did not get much in Skyrim. Malakath is called Orki, or Old Knocker, and his battles with Izmir are legendary. Old Knocker. What the fuck? Okay. The True Noble's Codex. The Honorable Warriors... Okay, by Sergio Athin Sarethi. The Honorable Warriors of the Great House Redoran are the hereditary defenders of Morrowind. To be a noble of House Redoran is more than being a great warrior. One must follow the triune virtues of duty, gravity, and piety. A Redoran's duty is first to the tribunal temple, second to the Great House Redoran, and third to one's family and clan. In the Battle of Red Mountain, warriors of House Redoran died bravely for their duty to the tribunal. By defending House Redoran from the schemes of Telvanni wizards and the lies of untrustworthy Hlalu, the true noble shows duty to House Redoran. Following the temple's guidelines of mercy and generosity, show duty to one's family and clan. A Redoran noble must know the virtue of gravity. It is not the Redoran way to laugh at serious matters, for it shows disrespect. It is not the Redoran way to spread rumors, for they fester and breed dissension. The Redoran must show piety to the Aedra and Daedra, our creators and ancestors. For without the divine, we would not have the chance to serve. And without divine law, we would not know right from wrong. And without giving thanks for those things, we would forget our place and our purpose. Great House Redoran praises all the skills of war, not because we believe war is good or honorable in its own right, but because this knowledge is necessary to perform one's duty. House Redoran's warriors fight with a long blade and a shield, or with a spear. A noble of House Redoran must also learn to use a bow, and must be athletic enough for the long marches to battle. A Redoran wears heavy or medium armor, depending on rank and strategy. A noble of House Redoran is expected to know how to repair and maintain his own armor. Those who are born to House Redoran have been taught their skills and virtues by kin and clan. Those who seek to enter House Redoran as retainers must satisfy an examiner in the Redoran Council Hall that their skills are suitable for service to House Redoran. Whether born to the blood of House Redoran or adopted into service of House Redoran by oath, those who seek to advance in the ranks of House Redoran must demonstrate their virtues by service and obedience. And only when one has mastered all the skills and virtues can one truly call himself a noble of the Great House Redoran. Himself. True Noble's Code. I imagine that's from Morrowind. Warrior's Charge, an old poem of the Red Guards. The stars sung far-flung tales wreathed in the silver of Yokuda fair, of a warrior who, arrayed in hue, sails his charges through the serpent's snare. And the Lord of Runes, so bored so soon, leaves his ship for an evening dare, perchance to wake the coiled snake, take its shirt of scales to wear. And the Lady East, who every beast, asleep or a prowl, can rouse a scare, screams as her eye, a light in the sky, a worm no goodly sight can bear. And the mailed steed adjoins the deed, not to be undone from his worthy share, rides the knight towards Scale Bright, leaving the seasoned warrior's care. Then the serpent rose and made stead to close, the targets lay plain and there, but the warrior's blade the snake unmade, and the chargers wander no more, they swear. What? The waters of oblivion. 120 numbered ages of the void, that fated folk had grown deep-schooled in evil, and the bright gods resolved to punish those faithless spirits, and shatter the unruly caitiffs, those huge unholy scathers, loathsome to the light. They repented exceedingly that they had gazed upon oblivion, and seen the first of dark kin, and welcomed them as brothers and sisters. The principalities of victory beheld how great was the wickedness of the wayward spirits, and saw that they were bold in sin and full of wiles. They resolved then to chastise the tribes of Daedra, and smite dark kind with hammer in hand. But ever shall darkness contest the light, and great were the powers that breathed the void and laid waste upon one another, and no oath might bind them, so deep were they in envy and perfidy. But once the portals are opened, who shall shut them upon the rising tide? What? Okay, so time for a bit of exploration. Some of the stuff that is next is just hopping around the world and discovering stones and, I've got some stones and let's see. So I believe I have done... Yeah, I can't do the Forge Master's Fingers. Alright, I will get back to this, but I want to do a little bit of exploration. Okay, so we just did the Dragon Priest masks. We'll do a little bit of more exploration through places before I try to finish up the Dragon Shouts. So, shrines. We haven't discovered several of these. So we have the 8. Oh, looks like there was 14 of base game and then some added by Winter Sun. So let me see the location of the Shrine of Jeffre. Who is Ifre, apparently. So I'm not sure if I should be saying it Jeffre or Gifre or whatever. But I do know I need to look it up. Okay, it's near to Bloated Man's Grotto. Okay, well, gross. Huh. Alright, I've discovered it, but I likely haven't worshipped there, so. Huh. Okay. Shrine of Leki. Okay, it's near Rorikstead. Let me read the description. Jeffrey the Storyteller is the most important wood elven god and patron of Valenwood. If you're a follower, you travel faster when you are non-combat, and the tenets are to explore new locations, read the stories of others, hunt animals. Wood elves are most deserving of my favor. You know, now that we're here, let's, we're really close. I'm just gonna head to North Brittleshin Pass. Because while we're exploring, let's explore. Beautiful sky. Okay. Don't do that. Oh, this kind of looks like a Saints and Seducers camp, but I didn't... Or there's like mead in here or something. Oh. I didn't loot it. Saints and Seducers, I'm saying that because it has a cage, and I might have rescued one of the, yeah. I probably rescued one of the little, pets from there. I do love that skirt. I miss this skirt. Hey, Eric. Oh, speaking of Eric, I could have saved his life very easily by adding him to the Nether follower framework, so I'm going to do that now. Okay, I'm going to make him a healer. Combat style, defender, combat range, far. Allow a horse. I'll give him a palomino. It'll be easier for me to not... no effects, just a regular palomino. Give him the ability to create items. He's not going to need bolts. So he can make his own potions and sharpen his own weapons. Save his settings. So I must have hit him myself. With NFF, these guys shouldn't die, but... I'm sorry, buddy. Fortunately... I know some tricks to save you. Okay.
Cave up ahead. Trouble or maybe treasure.
Where is the entrance?
That cave could make good shelter. Provide.
Okay. The hell was that? Huh. I don't know what that was. What are you, buddy?
I think I like where this is going.
Oh, yeah, you're just a random necromancer, huh?
Voice of the Dragon of the North!
I swear at this point you're only wanting us to sneak about because you know I can't think straight seeing you move like that.
See if the necromancer had any letters or anything like that. Nope, I don't see anything. Hey, buddy. Unbounded storms is some overkill, but
Doing.
interesting. Okay, I need a more directed spell. For now, I'm going to leave the difficulty on legendary. I mean, why not? So that on legendary, that trap will definitely kill me. Okay, it says Brittleshin Pass is cleared. That's good. Alright. On to Rorikstead. Where apparently there is a shrine. See if I can find it on the map. So I'm just going to be running and finding undiscovered. I do see a shrine up here. There are a couple of undiscovered locations, so I'm just going to check them out while I'm running about.
Fuck, I'm soaked!
Okay, bit of a drop, but there's a farm here. Shoals Rest. I think I know that because I believe in Live Another Life. You can start there.
Found.
Sweetheart, it's just not a good idea to do that. Random orc. Ah, this is the okay. I built this station, but I never discovered it. What? Beautiful night. Oh, that was a little odd. Okay. I passed by. I saw a shrine. It was over this way. Yeah, I think I could see it from Rorikstead, so I'm going to head back that way and then see if the indicator shows up again. It might be hidden behind something else, but I did see it from Rorikstead. Okay, I think I was seeing the altar to her scene. Alright, let me clear the map. Alright, there's the altar of her scene, so let me look up the location of Lucky because I'm not seeing it. Alright, so it's somewhere around here. Hello, baby chicks, I hear you. I love you just as much now as I did hundreds of hours ago. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I have discovered some of these, but at the beginning of the game, I was unaware that in order to get the, display, Satakal is the world skin. Satakal, the world skin, is the god of everything, who creates and eats new worlds over and over. Follower improves the blessing of other deities. Haha. Wow, that's interesting. Tenets, fulfill your destiny by saving Tamriel, strive to raise your health, absorb dragon souls. So we're talking like Ouroboros here, and that's interesting. I wonder if I could follow them and then get the blessing of Akatosh and then have, you know... Oh, you're just paralyzed. Okay.
Have a sip of water. Maybe I can steal a victory kiss or two, eh?
Okay, there's
I learned
another
a trick
one.
for drawing a bowstring that lets
over
the arrow
here.
go further. Next time we
What is
camp,
it?
I'll hold you. Wait, shit. I mean, help. I'll help you with this.
There's a lot of undiscovered stuff around here, so I'm just gonna run about. Okay, this is Magnus. I have already discovered Magnus, I'm pretty sure. Okay. It looks like there was a carriage. Okay, yeah, up and over here. I'll get back to Lecky, but up and over here it looks like there's camp and a carriage. Oh, a bunch of stuff I haven't discovered, so let's go do this. Okay, so this is the 6th of Morningstar, and we're starting to get rain instead of snow. Let me see what Morningstar is. Okay, so we are essentially in January.
Lost Valley Redouts.
Because I shouldn't just run
Hear what
straight.
you like about the Hargravens and the Forsworn. The design of this place is fucking astonishing. It's a bloody maze with all these stairs and traps.
The Forsworn will reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Yeah? Oh, hey.
Nord Skull makes the best axe blade. About all they're good for.
Oh, wow. It sounded like Eric was the one to say that, and that was a little jarring.
Not the best you can do.
Okay, that is not a good entrance. Okay. That's cool. There's flowing water along this channel. It's gonna head straight off a cliff, isn't it? Okay, I was trying to stop, but the water got me. Okay. Alright, we're gonna follow the path again. Okay. Just took a moment to take a water slide because they're fun, right? Okay, there's a fishing spot up there. Okay, we were here. Stay on the path. Okay. You can find the path. This looks pathy. Alright, this looks trappy.
Is someone there?
Okay, I was trying to disarm it. That was not what disarming is. What are you? Oh, you're just a sculpture. Damn. Yeah, okay. You know,
I don't like the look of this.
guys aren't doing yourself any favors
You're
putting that
fucking
shit
dead.
up and around.
Found you. I'll make you pay. Crap. You've met your match. This is the end for you. You don't understand, coward. No more. I yield.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna lower the difficulty again. It's legendary is just ridiculous. Keep telling myself I'm gonna do it, and then I'm like, why? I already did it. I don't want to spend what I had to spend 2 hours on the Ebony Warrior. Now I'd be spending 5 minutes on each individual yard trash.
Take you. Give up. Fuck off, you one. You chose to fuck around, Wanga. Now you're gonna find out.
Okay. Pretty waterfall. Okay, yeah, I'm near, yeah, I'm near Hendraheim. Yeah, this place is. I know this place. Trying to find Hendraheim often, I just always ended up here.
Far ahead. You're so silent. I'll lose you if you're not in front of me.
Yeah, I don't think there are any way to remove the bone chimes.
Here he's decided to let the hags turn him into a briarheart. That's a true reachman. Hope he heads to Markarth to take out some of those Nords.
Guys are
Someone
gross.
there?
My blade is thirsting for blood.
Dumb.
The Forsworn will reclaim what's rightfully ours. I will separate your fucking head from your shoulders faster than you can blink. Hell yeah!
Not a great place to try
Just
to
kill the
explore
bastards.
in the middle of the night.
It's nothing.
You're nothing. Sorry, that was rude. I don't really feel that way. Everyone has inherent basic dignity, and sometimes we kill each other. Okay, so there are roads, and alright, I need to get up there. Is there a passage back over this way? Yes. Yes. And this is how you end up halfway across the country from where you wanted to go. I don't know if that's a carriage stop or something. I'll head back that way.
Brynjar told me people used to jump from some high up spot here to prove they could survive. You're gonna bloody try it, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I was already planning to do that because I'm lost ahead of time, and there's a thingy down there. But now that I know it's an extra special thingy, yeah.
The way you hold that bow of yours is giving me ideas. But let me... It's not what I meant. I know a trick or two that will improve.
I'm in no mood for this shit today. Let's get out of here.
Did you guys kill a hag raven? Good for you. Okay. Alright, there was this. There's a little cave over here. Wow, okay. Unlocked door requires key. Alright, hey, there's a yellow brick road. Okay, we came in from there. Water, water, water. Door, door, door. Alright, we're gonna go exploring.
Sometimes I wonder if we really need to sneak, or if this is a way of getting back at me for something I said. Aye, probably the second one, but I can't complain about you.
Oh! Oh, okay. This is an epic sidetrack. Okay, I have... I have found, yeah. We're gonna be here for a while. This is, got some Creation Club content to it. This is 4 seasons. The seasons. Alright. I do okay in here.
Good job. Now that's done. It's back to trying and failing to not let the view, when we're sneaking, get my mind wandering.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember if this gets open from the other side. Weirdly, I do all of the 4 seasons and then I leave this cave and it tells me I still haven't cleared it, so I have to remember that this gate from the other side Yeah, this time I'm gonna go this way. Oh, I can't. I can. I can't. I do. I am. Okay. This is a deal. There's a lot in here. And I think I usually go the other way. So this is going to be unusual. I'm not going to know it as clearly. Okay. Let's see if I picked up any books. Mercenary's note. It's been 2 days since we've heard from the mage. He told us to wait here at camp, but everyone's tired of stripping spiders for loot. The mage promised us fortune and glory, but if the fool got himself killed, none of us get paid. That's a problem. Still, I'm not sure we should leave just yet. Something about this place feels off. Maybe it's the air. 1 minute it's dry enough to crack your throat, other times it's wet enough to drown you. In most ruins, it's easy to lose track of time, but here, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Last night I decided to step outside and take a breath. Maybe just seeing the sun again would help me keep my wits. When I got back to camp, sweating from the heat, I told one of the other mercs she should do the same. She told me she already did, but it was too damn cold. I wasn't sure what she meant until I saw the snow on her boot. Okay, so you have to range around a bit before you find any quest markers. So I am determined this time to actually clear the cave as well as doing the DLC. So, wish me luck. Ugh. It's really dark in here. I need to keep the light on. Oh yeah, there's a bridge above us. I'm not even sure if coming down here this way accomplishes anything.
Absolutely shaking this square.
But it might help me to clear it. I'm gonna run around visible for a little bit. Okay, so that's the stairs down.
Don't get too far ahead.
There's a road, but I don't know if it leads anywhere useful. Let's see. But since I want to clear this whole area, I kind of want things to see me right now. Alright.
We need to take care of
So
this.
I'm going to take a bit of a stealth hit. I won't be one-shotting things, but we're okay. There's 3 of us. Hey, Eric. Behind you, buddy.
That's all you.
Why are we sneaking? I'm sorry. I'll shoot them now. Well, I can't sneak for shite and my knees hit me right now. Fuck if the rest of me isn't loving the view.
Okay, we did that. And up there. Okay, so it's down here. Alright.
I don't think I like where this is going.
Okay, so this is one of these places where you activate levers and you don't know what they do. Okay. Hey, you look like a centurion. I don't believe they ever fixed how buggy one aspect of this quest can be. There's a part where you have to lead a spider pet around, and it can be absolutely miserable.
Yes!
Otherwise, I appreciate the atmosphere.
Yes! Fine!
I realise whatever this is, it's bigger than anything I've felt before.
Yeah, this is okay, so need to move the steam along. I know I did do this in a vanilla legendary, and the final boss is insanely hard. But at this level, with master difficulty, it shouldn't be. It just has a bunch of magic damage that can make it really hard to survive. Okay. If I'm correct, killing that boss opened something or got me something. Okay, so we came down here. I tend to get lost here, but I think there's an... Okay, so we started... Yeah, okay, so we came down... in that direction, and I go up in this direction. Yeah. Yeah, okay, this is marked as unexplored. Alright. Okay, so not just yet. I have to get that door down. No. Okay, now I have to get this down. I don't remember exactly how. Let's look for some controls down here somewhere.
Right now it's gonna get real fucking awkward.
I know the last time I did this, I didn't really need a guide, but that was then. Okay, there's steam. Look where the Centurion was. Oh, okay. I don't know. Let me see if I can get a sense. We came in here. Pulled that lever, which did that. We went down there, we killed the Centurion, we came back up. See if we missed an offshoot over here. Nope. Okay, you're not intended to be able to get back there. I'm gonna go up the other side and see if there's anything over here that I can use to open that lever. I think we've explored the other side pretty well. Nope. It does seem as though this guy should be guarding something important. Yes, so let's look for... Weird. Can I drag you away, buddy? Yes! There it is. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Let's do this.
Okay. Huh. It didn't explode. Weird. You're Marvin the Martian in my head. Where's the kaboom? It's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Okay, this time I see the lever. I see you. And... ah, okay. Stairs. Kaidan and... alright. Kaidan and Eric got left somewhere. Alright, there's Kaidan. Okay. Hey, buddy.
How the fuck am I supposed to draw my sword forward over like this? One of these days I'm gonna cut something off myself, I swear.
Two directions. This might be across... no. Okay. Alright. Alright. There are two branching directions. Let me go the other way. Just to explore for a bit, and then I'll come back here. Yes, I am obsessed with actually clearing it this time. Okay, that's one of my ultimate directions. It's one of my ultimate places I need to go. Let me explore over here a little bit. Does this lead back to the beginning? Maybe. Yes! Okay, I finally did it. That is the exit. Hey, I learned something! Go me. Alright. Cool.
Someone there?
Yes. See us so we can kill you. There you are.
Nothing. We are.
Okay. Cool. It's amazing me that I'm still getting, like, new items. Although, if I do recall, some of the stuff got reset. This might be why I never clear the cave. I probably don't... I think I've always run back through the cavern the long way.
Shit. Sorry. I'll shut up now.
Alright, baby, you can be enthusiastic. Okay. Alright, I learned something. Hopefully, I remember it the next time. But this time, if I actually clear it, I'll probably be like, cool. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, I didn't lose too much progress. We just have to make sure we kill everyone on both sides. Be visible. Not sure what made me crash.
Someone there?
Yeah. I was just trying to check the map.
I will protect you, Dragonborn.
Let's see if it crashes me again. Nope. Alright, yeah, see, runoff caverns are huge. And they don't show as, you know, cleared now. Certainly. But I've never killed these two people. Who are not really... Or three. Okay. I've done all of the, Creation Club content. But it has always kind of surprised me to get to the end of... I mean, it's like a 3 or 4 hour thing. Especially if you don't... I mean, if you aren't zooming through the puzzles. And, which, as you see, I don't always do, even if I know them. I had a good sense of it's down here, though, you know, just... But I have spent hours and hours and hours running around in here. So, it has always surprised me to spend exhaustive hours solving every puzzle and fixing everything, and then leaving with it saying I still hadn't cleared the area. Okay, so we're getting into quest marker territory. I just got auto accepted Forgotten Seasons.
Come here, do your work. Don't decide if I get shit, but I find it a bit thrilling to watch.
This is more impressive with the, the lightning strikes. I think my minty lightning mod is doing that. Okay, investigate the ruin. Okay, so there are themes here. There are going to be 4 separate... There's like a camp of explorers down here that I can go check out. And then there are... See, winter... Lava isn't really a season, but there's winter, spring, fall... 4 separate areas with different themes and different puzzles.
That was a bloody beautiful job. Well done.
Yeah, a lot of work went into this. Originally, when I did it, I was intensely frustrated by the spider section, but I think I know how to do it now to keep it from bugging out. So let's see. Let's see if I remember. How a deer got down here, I don't... Oh, well, I guess they are coming, I suppose. There are bunnies in the spring portal. There might be deer, huh? Okay. Forgotten Seasons, Volume 1. My Journey Through the Ancient World of the Dwarves, by Elberon Blackthorn. After having saved the town of Tanglehaven with my patented snake oil serum, word of my deed soon spread, and one of my helpful admirers pointed me in the direction of an old system of caverns. But lo, it was not a simple, naturally formed cave, but Vardenkind, a long-forgotten dwarven ruin. A storm of great intensity had ravaged the region recently, and the locals all thought that some curse lay upon the caves, and they spewed out bad weather because of this. But Elberon Blackthorn is nothing if not well-read, and I was well-versed with the legends surrounding these caves. You see, I had been looking for Vardenkind for a long time, because deep within it contained a Karstangens Beharn, better known as a weather witch. These legendary devices were said to be able to control the weather, and Vardenkind's was the strongest of them all. But why did they make it? To terrorize innocents? To help in times of underground drought? Either way, a storm now raged across the region, and it was obvious who was at fault. To save the locals and to claim the power of the weather for my own, me and my trusted band of mercenaries dove toward the problem with some bravery and skill I approach everything in life with. Inside, evidence of the storm's rampage could still be seen and felt. Pipes spewed a poisonous ooze into the streams, rubble lay about, and most tellingly, a massive indoor storm raged. The weather witch had gone mad. Alas, the door to the main gallery was sealed shut. But with my impressive knowledge of the dwarves and their infernal sciences, I was able to quickly deduce the issue. You see, dear readers, while the storm raged, it drew life power from magic derived from each of the 4 seasons. Yes, the dwarves had in this very ruin undertaken a massive analysis of spring, summer, autumn, and winter, and tied to each of them a conduit that would focus their natural energies into the gallery, allowing the weather to be controlled. All one had to do was enter each part of the facility and disconnect those conduits. Only then could I enter the main gallery and shut down the weather witch. This first volume details my intrepid adventure into each of these seasonal sub-facilities, as well as my harrowing escape. It also serves as a manual on how to shut down the conduits, which I aim to document in my next volume. Thus, armed with this information and my benefactor's funding, my apprentice and I have once more endeavored into the heart of this ruin, this time with more men and hopefully with more satisfactory results. Autumn. As I trundled into the halls of autumn, a marvelous sight unfolded. Before me lay an enormous stretch of farmland, decrepit and overgrown, but a farm, nevertheless. Strange fruits and grains grew in plots, while emaciated chickens ran about, all the while tended by enormous double-bladed centurions. Did the Dwemer find it amusing that the surface people had a whole season dedicated just to harvest, or did they do this as a mockery to some forgotten god of the feast? Whatever the case, I aim to examine a piece of this dwarven wheat myself. The harvest glowed with a foul light, the grains as still as a rock. Yet as dense as the wheat was, I observed the bladed centurions cutting through it with little effort and carrying them off to a set of depositories near the entrance. While no doubt the blades of those machines would make short work of flesh and armor, my men nevertheless valiantly served as a distraction as I made my escape. Perhaps if I had more time, or more men, I could carry the heavy wheat over to the depository and sate whatever freakish endeavors the dwarves had begun. Spring. Spring greeted me with a splash of color as beautiful flowers were scattered across the halls of metal and stone. There were even animals sauntering about, feeding off the vegetation warmed by the artificial light. Unfortunately, our journey through this horrific sigil of beauty was soon delayed by a most peculiar obstruction. Thick, gnarled roots blocked the passageways, halting our progress. Perhaps the Dwemer had found nature to be cumbersome and saw spring as nothing more than a season of suffering. While the mercenaries labored to cut through the bark, my strong perception allowed me to notice strange spriggans shambling through the artificial forests. As I brush aside it, the roots quivered, as if their tendrils were an extension of the forest creature. Were these spriggans the tenders of the gardens, or just a consequence of its existence? Regardless, if we could somehow sever the connection between the spriggans and the roots, we might find a way deeper into the ruins. Summer. Summer was a maze of tunnels and pipes, and no doubt centuries of neglect had left the place in a state of pure chaos. Lava spewed from every stone orifice I could see, and unbearable heat made for a precarious journey, causing many of the lesser mercenaries to turn back to cooler times. But the Dwemer had predicted such superheat, for this unbearable weather was undoubtedly what summer meant to them. As I pulled myself through the swelter, I noticed repair spiders darting to and fro, lowering bridges that granted access to side sections of the chamber. It seemed that within each section is a service waypoint that releases some sort of magical coolant, reducing the heat from impossible to merely annoying. Perhaps if I could find a way to direct the spiders to the various waypoints in the area, I could drop the temperature to a more manageable level. Winter. Winter was, not to my surprise, home to a great indoor blizzard and what the mercenaries thought of as artificial stone mountains. Yet they were not mountains, but great towering silos of frozen water. And the cold! Not even the highest mountains compared to such chills. And we were soon trading furs amongst ourselves to keep warm. It became clear that to progress through this area I would need to dive through the unfrozen waters that surrounded the towers, snaking up and around the structure like the ice wraiths that call this place home. As clever a solution as any solution thought up by me, but not one I could risk at the moment. Perhaps when we return to this ruin, I can find someone less important to brave it. So this is not something you can do on pure survival. You're gonna die. You really can't do all of the swimming in the cold without dying. Elberon's journal. I've split the mercs into groups and explained how to disable the conduits in each season using simple words for their infinitesimally small minds. To their credit, some of them decided to take notes. It would be easier if they simply read the account of my previous expedition. Of course, doing so would make them aware of the horrible fate that befell their predecessors. I've also told the men to be on lookout for other curiosities such as dwarven insects, dwarven mounts, and 3 dwarven crown masks we uncovered in our last foray. However, the main prize in this tomb of inclement weather is the Turn of the Seasons, a magical spell that legends say is cast not by the spellcaster, but by the weather itself. Once you read this tome and are imbued with its power, they say the rain will grant you a silver tongue, as charming as a spring romance. Summer's sweltering heat fills you with stamina when dressed in light armor, whereas winter's snow offers a boon to heavy armor wearers. Meanwhile, the clouds are a gift to hunters, their bows cutting through the autumn wind. Such a prize must be deep within the ruins, perhaps in the chamber of the one who orchestrated this unholy sky.
Bloody hell, are you alright?
I don't know, am I? Okay, I'm just gonna pick a direction and go. I don't... And I am going the wrong way. Which is what happened... Oh, that's right, this is the, I think this is the... Yeah, this should be locked. Alright. Okay, so I could exit to the runoff caverns. It is that way. So it looks like winter's going to be first. So if you're doing pure survival, don't try to do this. It's going to kill you. I don't have survival or needs turned on at all right now. So I believe unmodded, there's almost no way to help with heat in okay, wait a minute. Where are you? In the base game, other than a fire, which of course you can't build underwater. Okay. Oh, this is looking kind of... Is this summery? I don't know. Oh yeah, winter is over there. This is green. This is either spring or summer. I think the yellow mountain flowers were introduced with this mod. Yes, Spring's Symphony. Okay. Okay, I have 2. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do both of them, Forgotten Seasons and the masks, so that they have markers if it's available. So without it, so without survival, it's more fun. With the mods I have, it's more fun. So my experience of doing this mod has been more fun when I learn how to do it, which the first time was incredibly frustrating. I'm sure I only got through it with okay, so there are the roots. As mentioned, those will clear as we progress. Spring doesn't actually take too long. I think summer and autumn take the longest because there are some scavenger hunts in there. I also need to be on the lookout. I'm going to leave my light on because I believe in spring is where the mechanical dragonfly pet is. And sometimes I miss it. I don't think my auto looter can pick it up. Well, most of these puzzles are mazes. Okay. Yeah, I really liked. I think there's a. It's just a mechanical dragonfly. I really liked it. I had it summoned a lot once I finished this section. I thought it was adorable. It's still adorable, but now it just is mostly going to go into the museum. So I believe the Spriggans are the key. As you kill them, the roots recede.
This can't be good.
If you want my Dragonborn, you'll have to get through me.
Okay. So I believe we came in that way. We went up, we went down, we killed a bunch of Spriggans, and... No. I'm exactly wrong. Okay, we did go up there. Okay. So yeah, I'm looking to see. So that I tripped over Spriggan corpse. So we clearly had killed stuff there, and we're. Oh wow! Yeah, they changed this. This used to be just like metal grates, and it looks like with the mods that I have, there's a lot more. Although we might be getting to the place where it's just like bunnies on metal grates. But very cool.
Good job. Hey, it's funny, but it's times
I just
like this I always
like
hold my
all the
breath at
bunnies.
end with you too.
It's two.
Listening. Click when I'm done.
I'm sorry, baby. I don't like having to kill you guys. I'm not really seeing that he's talking much to Eric. There was some interaction, but not a ton. I do regret getting Eric killed, but I think he doesn't know that I got him killed. That he got it as just being unconscious. Okay, yeah, here are the grades with the bunnies. So there's a dead centurion, which obviously the Spriggans took down a centurion, which is impressive. I like the great bunnies. You could spell it G-R-E-A-T too. Hey, baby. Hello, sweet guys. Scamper. Enjoy. Won't hurt you. But I'm not sure that Eric is going to be hanging out with us long term. And I'm not sure I would do it in another game. There doesn't seem to be much more content. Not enough for me to risk his life. Makes it ironic, right? He wants to risk his life.
Hell yeah!
Not sure what they killed,
Sick
but
of them.
it might be important.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Yeah, these guys are getting kind of stuck. What are you trying to kill? Are you gonna kill that bunny? Bunny's fine, guys. We're good.
Could've gone worse, I
Did you kill a bunny? Eric?
I learned a trick for drawing a bowstring that lets the arrow go further.
I don't think it's even possible. I
Next
mean,
time we camp, I'll
they don't
hold you
aggro,
with
so
a
I'm not
ship.
gonna blame you.
Um,
And I'm not even gonna look for the bunny
I'll help you
corpse,
adjust your
because
arm so you see
disturbing.
what I mean?
Okay, this... I think this is the spot where the dragonfly is. The only problem is it just despawns every time you zone, and you have to remember to click it, and remember to click it, and remember to click it, and that's a little frustrating. Yes, okay, dwarven dronefly. So I'm just gonna summon it once because I love this thing, but it is a pain to keep summoned. Note on the dwarven dronefly. With spring comes pollen, mold, and the specter of disease. The Dwemer knew this well and took steps to counter it. If you spot a Dwemer dronefly buzzing about, good. You're already leagues ahead of the average mercenary, being both literate and attentive. Simply toss one in the air and these miniature metal insects will aerate the space around you, granting you resistance to poison and improving your stamina. As an added bonus, they'll also alleviate you of any excuse should you feel the need to turn back. Okay, so Dwarven Dronefly, stamina regenerates 30% faster for 60 seconds, resist 50% of poison damage for 60 seconds. I can't favorite it. Oh, I can. Huh. Okay, see? It's adorable. I love it. Okay, well, maybe with Sky UI I can use it to buff myself. I can add it to my list of things I do before fighting, but I love this thing. I love this baby. You are amazing. I love you. Okay. Okay, make sure, this is one of those things, make sure you get the dronefly. Once you jump down here, you can't get back up. You'd have to run through the entire maze again. So, careful about that. Okay. Now, there are no more quest markers in this zone. I believe that's it for spring.
The stories don't say why the dwarves disappeared. I wonder if their machines turned on them.
Okay, so the way out is this way. So spring is a bit of a maze, but it's really not bad. And you get this awesome dronefly. Where are you, baby? Where are you? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, it's a 60-second thing. Okay. Okay, so that transforms the room. Alright, so we will be headed into winter next.